There is a feeling that I always have when finally being able to enter a new area in this game. It happened with the first time I entered Liyue from Mondstadt, climbing the mountain of Dragonspine, and taking a walk in the city of Inazuma. And the list just keeps growing basically. But what I want to say in this video is that since exploring the Chasm for the first time and still being impressed by what Genshin has in store in these worlds, I'm starting to notice that this feeling is way different than before. It's like a sign that I still don't know a lot about this game yet. Not even that tiny bit. Of course, people would say to me like, that's because we haven't even reached Sumeru and there's still about 4 more regions until this game is probably finished. The truth is, I'm already aware of that, even when the game started last year. So what is it that is making me even more excited about Genshin Impact? Now, I know I rant a lot about the game design of Genshin Impact, especially when it comes to progression or endgame, but like I've already said a couple of times is that I am ultimately just someone who enjoys a game in many aspects, not just the gameplay, but the world that surrounds it. And in this case for Genshin, I am absolutely in love with the open world of Teyvat itself. Now, as you can see from this map alone, what most people would conclude is that Genshin is just about traveling around these nations, starting from Mondstadt to probably Conria. But if we press this button and take this list into our current understanding, now this is where Genshin can just freely change anything that we know about the game itself. That's at least what I'm thinking right now. Whereas in the main map we can simply see Teyvat with its 3 major regions, this list shows you not just those regions, but also separate worlds like Enkanomia and the newest map, the Chasm. Let me remind you that there also used to be Golden Apple Archipelago in this list, which has a huge time-limited set of islands that we can just freely go and explore. So in case these things haven't sunken in already for you, what do these basically mean? What does this list have anything to do with the future of Genshin? Well, it means that what Hoyoverse had already told you from their trailers and the game itself, it's not the complete roadmap of the places we're going to go on our journey. They have the freedom to make this list of these unique worlds grow and possibly add a scroll bar because our screen isn't going to be big enough for this long type of lists. And like I've told you from the very beginning, it's safe to assume that each world can only get better by visual and detail every time they're unlocked. Just like what we've experienced from the Chasm and Enkanomia, comparing the Bishri Plains in Liyue and the Narrows in the depths of the Chasm is like night and day. I can't imagine what Sumeru and its branching worlds are going to look like. And if that's not enough for you, remember Aloy collaboration from 2.1? Now this is how I'm going to be at peak copium here. But what if there's a very small possibility that they're making a temporary world as a part of any future collaborations they could be having? I mean, it is a gacha game, and gacha games tend to have this type of collaborations, right? The sky is the limit for Genshin's open world, and despite me being so critical about lack of endgame in this game every day, I am also at the same time feeling good about the experiences we can have going forward. But am I the only one that has this kind of speculation for the future of Genshin? What do you think might be revealed by Genshin in the future that no one has never thought about? Let's discuss about it in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and see you next time.